I'm in good shape. You looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Yo, mommy, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you meant.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. This game for the Pacers, a loss to Chicago.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give out for your face mates.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the foul.
With the drive, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. Turner with the steal. Takes a step back. Brogdon outside. Shoots over Ball. Drains the 19-footer.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
Had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA. And for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shots good by Turner.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assisted by
large, soft hands. Jackson can finish above the rim with ease.
Green taking his time here. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Hield. Indiana moving it around. Turner with the screen. 6 to shoot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Payton in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass the ball. Down low. Turner with the steal. Outside, Green. On the wing, Turner. Back to Green. And the rejection by Jackson. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Out to the right wing. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Indiana.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Charlotte turns it over again. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-5 run here. On the wing, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Well, appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get a shot. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Green up on top. Driving in. And Green slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is the power Jackson possesses, the ability to slam it down when given the opportunity.
Back to Brogdon.
Charlotte foul.
The Pacers shoot their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line, and you just expect him to make every one every time.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Green. Pass to Brogdon. A three-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Payton in the corner. It's stolen by Green. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we end the first quarter, already at...
Come on to give out for your base mates. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead. Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring, and he does it with high efficiency.
In the corner, Smith with it. Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Hayward on the wing. Now Rozier. Pass to Harrell. 5 to shoot. Hangs. And the layup is up and in.
Assist from
Harrell's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
He gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
Screen by Smith. Here's Rubio. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Now, here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Rozier the third.
And the basket by Rozier.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Rubio to the middle. Here's Bitadze. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Pick by Harrell. In the corner, it's Martin. No good from outside. Pacers leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Beverly. Rubio in the corner. Pass to McConnell. Going inside. Kicks it out to Rubio. There's Bitadze. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Rubio. A 3-ball. Rebound by Harrell.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A terrific move by Hayward. I mean, putting the ball on the floor, under control, making a play.
Now, here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it out to Rubio. Bitadze can't hit.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Hayward. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for your Pacers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
For the away team.
Brogdon with it. And he drives in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Shot's good by Iguodala. Iguodala's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Vision special for this kid. All toys with the defense, creates open opportunities for his teammates.
Turner with the screen. Pass to Green. Tipped away. It's taken away by Payton. Ball surveying the defense. Inside for the tie, and it's Payton getting it to go. Payton's got 5.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The drive by Green. High post try. Another shot. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Hield. They get it again. Back to Green. Outside Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
The shot's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hield outside. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Still Pacers ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Brogdon off the drive. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And so Green will bring it up for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Turner.
2 minutes remaining.
And the rejection by Jackson. .152 left in the third. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's Brissett.
Good anticipation and instincts. Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
Blocked again. Left side, Ball. Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Charlotte calls timeout.
Your base made.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Rozier. Floats it up there for Harrell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Harrell. Here's Bouknight. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul.
Goga Bitadze.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. And stolen by McConnell.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And that one's good. Beverly.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
That's
a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but one.
For your base mates.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pacers leading by 7. Outside Turner from deep. That shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Iguodala. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Check out the hops of ball. I mean, exploding off the floor for the big slam.
The drive by Green. Here's Turner. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Iguodala. Brissett grabs the miss. Healed outside. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. They kick out to Hield. 4 on the clock. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Shots good by Green. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Oh, the quick jump of Iguodala. Easy money.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the paint. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Tonight, Jackson's been shooting with unparalleled confidence. I mean, the defense just can't slow him down.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second
the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, Jalen Green.
And so he hits both. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
Now Iguodala. Here's Jackson. Brissett grabs the miss. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Outside ball. Jackson in the corner. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Hornets trailed by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Miles Turner.
Well, the biggest impact he had was with his on-the-ball defense. Such quick hands, his steals added up to a lot of extra possessions.
Pass to Oubre. It's stolen by Hield for the finish. And then Hield with the tongue.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Oubre, right side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Great touch from the mid-range. Oubre is more than content to rise up and knock it down.
Pass to Turner. Brogdon right side. Back to Turner. From deep three-point range, missed. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.